Hello guys, this is Karen. Welcome to my Orb 66 channel. I hope you've had a good weekend and I really hope you have a blessed week ahead. So this is a reading for week commencing the 18th of August. I'm using two decks. I'm using the Wild Wisdom of the Fairy Oracle by Lucy Cavendish, which is the top 3 cards, and I'm also using the Speed of Light Oracle cards by Leanne Peters, and the turtle card at the top is my own Animal Oracle card which I've drawn myself. So this is just the Animal Oracle card that has appeared for this week. So the first card I've drawn is the Unicorn and the Maiden, and underneath it says Communication with Unicorn, Purification, Undercover Action. Well, I absolutely love horses, and if you know me from the Facebook, horses are always on my Facebook page. So when Unicorn appears, I do think it's a very important message, and it seems to be the week ahead is you've been putting off creative projects, and now is time for you to get your creative juices flowing. The unicorn has what they call an alicorn at his third eye, and in this card this alicorn is communicating to the maiden in this card, and the horse and maiden seem to be at one. So it seems like when you do your creative painting, drawing, knitting, sewing, doing your garden, anything that you use your hands, anything creative, clay making, jewellery, anything that you do with your hands, you tend to get in touch with your inner being, your inner soul, and your heart sings with joy. So as you can see in this card, the sun is behind you, giving you the vibrant push, the energy of the solar system to give you this happiness and joy and love around you. So when you go and do anything creative, it definitely, you find your inner calling, and it quietens your mind, and you are able to focus on things, not worrying about external influences or things that are coming up that you're worried about. So when you concentrate on something that your soul is calling out for you to do, you become one with yourself and with your heart and with your unicorn guide, which has appeared to you as a maiden. And as you glare upon this card, this maiden is you, and you are looking out saying, I have this creative talent, I can believe in myself, and I have the ability to see. Also, this is a card of getting more messages clairaudiently, clairvoyantly, clear seeing, and intuition at this stage in this week is going to be heightened this week, very much heightened. And it's teamed up with Lotus Heart of Leanne Peters, and it says Om Mantra, meditate, reconnect, peace. So again, these two cards really do marry up together. This is a card of centering yourself, of going within, even to perhaps paint some flowers, go out into nature and look at flowers, and do some more inner work, do some meditation, and do the Om mantra, Om Mani Padme Hum, which is a good Buddhist mantra. I know Leanne Peters does mention it in her Speed of Light deck. So this is a week of really getting in touch with your inner calling, doing things that you've been putting off, and do something that you really love to do, and you really do get in touch with your inner being, your inner love of doing creative things. And the unicorn is there to guide you and to nicely push you forward to do the things that you've really been putting off doing. Okay, so the next card by Lucy Cavendish is Fairy Wishing Well, Manifestation, Expectations,
and offerings. I absolutely love this fairy wishing well, I really do, and I think it's card number 7.
I think if you have a garden or if you have a balcony or something, it's nice to have an altar of some description that's out in nature for the fairies to come to put offerings on. So have you been thinking about, doing an altar out in the garden or out on your balcony? So there's definitely a need to do some sort of offering in your garden, to do a wishing well and put things out like stones, and get a wishing well that you can focus the fairy nature, the energy of Mother Earth, of Gaia, and there is a calling for you to have a wishing well. And sometimes with a wishing well you can write little notes about what you would like, and I'm definitely being told for you to have a wish board indoors. Have a wish board, and put things on it that you dream about, that you want to do, that you'd like to be, that you'd like to train to be. So this is a week of building the foundations for your future, for putting things, writing them down, and their thoughts, and then they become feelings, and then they become action. So it's about putting things down, writing them down, and then putting them out into the universe in order to really attain all your wishes and your dreams to come true. So that's a really lovely card, and it's teamed up with the Wolf, Instincts, Moon, Cycles, Flow and Trust. Wolf is very much getting into the flow of your life, and this wolf is very much on its own, although it's surrounded by blue, which is communication, and there's like the moon. So we do have a full moon coming up soon. So the moon, take your crystals out into the garden as we have these full moons, and even your cards, obviously if it's not raining, put them out to energize your cards and your crystals. And the wolf is there to say that everything is going to work out fine as long as you follow your own inner guidance. The wolf is there to protect you, and the wolf very much communicates with you very subtly, but with your intuition. It definitely guides you into the right path of your life. And know, dear one, that you are very much protected. You're very much guided, and things. Life is not about mistakes. It's about learning. It's about learning in our life and moving on to new directions, and having a different perception of life, and to know that everything happens for a reason, and that we're all here to learn lessons, and until we learn the lessons, the problems don't go away. So Wolf appears to say, follow your instincts, follow your inner beliefs, follow your heart, because you really are, going down the yellow brick road of your life to find that inner wisdom, that inner you, that inner knowing that, the universe, that your guardian angels, your guides are trying to get you to come more inside your heart instead of inside your head. So the next card in the top right hand corner is Mother and Daughter, mothering, teaching, sharing knowledge, nurturing and self-worth. So when this card appears, if you have a daughter or if you have a mother alive, it's merely the energy of feminine energy, goddess energy has appeared. So there is a need to say, go out in nature, go for a walk in the park with your daughter, or if you don't have children, there's definitely a need to mother your inner child. Your inner child needs to be loved, needs to know that you're there to reparent your inner child. And I think, we all need that we all have the inner child. We all have that fear sometimes of trying something new, or something we're scared to do, or something we tend to procrastinate in our life. So this card appears to say, if you have children, spend more time with them, go to the park, sit under a tree, and just enjoy the moment of your life, and really work on your inner child. And it's ironic because the card under it of Leanne Peters is Tree Maiden, Endings, Surrender, Growth and Illumination. I very much get lots of messages from trees, and when I go into my local park, I do feel the heartbeat of a tree. I feel the energy of trees. So the Tree Maiden is calling upon you to spend some time in the woods with nature, because, you know, the fairies are, you know from an energy when you're out whether it's good energy or bad energy. If you feel at peace, if you feel happy around a certain tree, then obviously you sit around it and see what else you can pick up. But if you feel that there's negative energy around the tree, then obviously you move to an area where there is a tree that has positive energy. And if there's a branch on the floor, pick it up and, you know, take it home and look after it, put it on your altar, attach some crystals to it, you know, learn to make a wand or do something from the tree. So there is definitely an inner calling that the tree is calling upon you to, you know, see the trees for their absolute beauty. Trees are very much like us, you know, they are grown from a seed, very much like us, and they need all the earth, air, fire, water, spirit in order to grow, the same as us. And, you know, some of us have not had the best of upbringings, so sometimes your foundations of your tree are a little bit rocky or shady or sometimes a bit negative. So that's where where you go within yourself and you reparent your inner child, because you're now the adult, and know that trees point up to the universe, that their arms are stretched up to God, to the angels. The branches don't fight with each other. They're at peace and at one with the universe. So you can be. Reach up your arms, do some yoga, do some Tai Chi, and know that you are this tree. And sometimes your tree is battered, sometimes you can have tears, sometimes you can have the sun, sometimes you can have the wind. This is all part of your life. We all share tears, we all like the sun. You know, we all have something that blows into our path that upsets us. But stay grounded like the tree is. You see how the tree goes through so many seasons, especially here in the UK, and you see the trees, they have that inner knowledge, that inner knowing of what season it is, of when to drop the leaves, when to grow the leaves, when all the leaves drop and all the nutrients go back into the bark. It's the same as you, dear one. You have that innate knowledge. In order to look after yourself, you need the earth, the air, the fire, the water. You need to drink plenty of water. You need to get the sunshine, the vitamin D. You need a very balanced diet. You need to do your meditation. And, you know, just balance yourself and learn to live in the now and appreciate what you have in your life and not what you don't have. So the last card is the Turtle card, and orange is very vibrant, very creative. But as you can see, there's 4 turtles here in the 4 corners. So, and we have like arrows around the turtle. Sometimes this is a need to go within. Sometimes things may get you down a little bit, and there's a need to slow down, to get down to ground level, root level. Do things in your own time. Don't rush. Don't rush to do anything. This is a time of inner work and inner knowing, meditation, and really getting to know, you know, what makes you tick. Listen to your inner being. Listen to your heart. Don't follow your head. Follow your heart, and just do things nice and slowly, nicely and gently. and know that this week is really a creative week ahead for us, and it's very much going out into nature. And really, if you don't have a garden or you don't have a balcony, just do a lovely altar indoors, and have a nice altar where you can put all the things that you're devoted to, and spend time and appreciate all the good things that you have in your life. Okay, dear one, I hope you liked my reading. I really liked it because I'm going to be painting this week. I've been painting, so I'm having a great week this week. I look forward to the week ahead and the coming weeks. Okay guys, I'll see you when I do my next reading. Have a blessed week. Namaste to all of you. Many, many blessings. Karen.